Protect your privacy online with the best VPN for gaming, ExpressVPN, and visit expressvpn.com/GhillieMaster, linked in the description, to find out how you can get 3 months free. Hey everyone, and welcome back to another GTA Online contract DLC video. Today I want to discuss with you guys just some general features that would be nice to have in the patch itself. These are mostly minor changes that serve to improve the gameplay experience and have nothing to do with the content of the update. Initially, this video was supposed to go live yesterday, however, we got the DLC announcement and I wanted to cover that, and also, the first part of the commentary wouldn't have made sense since I mentioned we don't know the theme of the update yet. So I wanted to just redo the intro part of the commentary so that people don't get confused. But getting right into the video here, the first feature that I'd like to see is the ability to store more aircraft in our hangars. We've had the same amount of aircraft storage for over 4 years now since the hangars were first released in the Smuggler's Run update. There are so many Pegasus vehicles that I want to store in the hangar, or Pegasus aircraft I should specify, but I just can't because we're limited to just 20 aircraft. Imagine going 4 years without ever getting more garage space in GTA Online for cars. You know, every update we get more storage for cars and regular vehicles, but we never get any more storage for our aircraft. And they could either go about this by just increasing the storage amount in the back end so we can just store more without having to do anything else, or the second thing they could do is let us buy a second hangar. Then they would have a monetary incentive to add this because players would obviously have to buy another property to store more aircraft, and then you'd only get the 20 more storage slots after you buy the second hangar. I know we don't get new aircraft nearly as often as new cars, so the demand for the car storage is much higher, but we did get 2 new aircraft in last year's December update, the Kayaparico Heist, of course the Alkanos, and the Annihilator Stealth, and those could only be stored in the hangars. So it's time to add more aircraft storage. You know, if we can store 200 something cars, there's no reason why we can't store 40 aircraft. The next thing I want to see is another change to snacks. As you guys know, in the Tuners update, they added the ability to collect snacks in bulk instead of spamming the A button to get them individually. But let me ask you this question. How many times are you on a heist mission or any mission with checkpoints, and you get into an intense gunfight, so you eat some snacks up to try to survive, but unfortunately, either you or one of your teammates dies and you have to restart the mission from the checkpoint, only to find out that you no longer have any snacks to keep you alive, so the chances of you beating that mission are now very low. And now if you want more snacks, you're going to have to quit back to free mode and go to either a store or one of your properties to refill them, and then restart the mission from the very beginning, which is just annoying. So I have 2 great quality of life features here that if both were added would make things so much better, but at the very least add one of them. The first one, let us buy snacks at a premium price on the mission restart screen, and I made a little UI design for what this could look like. The price could be as simple as like $100, which is already much more than the snacks would cost normally. And by pressing the button, you would just get a refill of all your snacks when you start at the next checkpoint. Another thing that they could do on top of this is just increase the snack inventory space in general. Maybe not double of what we have now, that might be a bit too many snacks, but maybe instead of like 30 P's and Q's, we can hold 45. Maybe some of them get doubled and others don't. And this would be locked behind a certain challenge that you'd have to do, kind of like how Lester's Remove Wanted level is free only if you complete the Doomsday Heist, and how you can increase your throwable inventory space by completing the bunker shooting range. Something along those lines, but for increasing your snack capacity would be welcomed, of course, along with the refill snacks option in missions. Now this one is a highly requested feature among a lot of players in the community. We desperately need an easier way to organize our garages. If I ever call my mechanic to look for a specific car, if I haven't driven it in a while, I can never remember which garage it's in. And then I'm left scrolling there for 2 minutes trying to find which one it's in. And that's just because organizing your garages, if you ever wanted to do that, would take an hour in real life time because you have to drive each car to the garage, then recall your mechanic for another car, then go back to the office with that car to surpass the 2-minute cooldown. It's just really tedious, it's time consuming, it's just not fun. We should be able to just use the blue circle to transfer vehicles between garages. I kind of get the feeling that they're worried about potential money glitches abusing a feature like this, but why should legitimate players have to suffer over something that cheaters could potentially exploit? It's kind of stupid. Initially, I thought that this would have been added in the Tuners update considering it was centered around cars and everything, but here we are in December of 2021 and the feature still ceases to exist, and we absolutely could use it. Moving along, this is a simple one, more outfit slots. I can't remember the last time we actually received more outfit slots. It has to have been a long time for sure. And maybe this is just a me problem, but I have so many outfits that if I delete, I can't make them anymore if I wanted to get them back again because of Rockstar's lovely clothing and customization system. Instead of just adding in some of the accessories to purchase, we have to do certain tricks and glitches to get things, so for that reason, I'm basically full of outfits that can no longer be made if I delete them. Let me know if you guys are like this as well. I know there's an entire community of people who like making outfits and are dedicated to this, so I can't really be the only one who feels this way. But just having even 5 more slots to save outfits would be nice, especially since it's been so long and we keep getting more clothing in each DLC. So this last one, I can't really see them changing, even though I'm sure they could do it very easily. Let us do heist preps and business sales in invite-only lobbies. There's such a big disconnect here between the old and new content in GTA Online. You do something like Kayak Rico, the best money-making method in the entire game by far. You can complete that entire thing without ever stepping foot in a public lobby, without having any interaction with another player even. But you go back to doing, say, the Doomsday Heist, and the prep missions for that one have to be done in a public session. You can't do them in invite-only private sessions. And that's far less lucrative than the Kayak Rico heist in terms of money making. It's something that really bothered me during the Heist Month event during the Doomsday Week. It's no wonder so many people do Kayak Rico, even aside from the fact that it makes you the most money. It's just so much less of a hassle. Really, all the old content needs to be reworked to today's standards, but that's a topic for another video. So those are 5 features that I would like to see in the next patch for GTA Online. Let me know what features you guys would like to see in the comments, as well as if you agree with some of my suggestions. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, feel free to leave a like, as well as subscribe to my channel for more content. I'll of course be making guides and videos on everything in the update for you guys, so stay tuned for that. And as always, thanks for watching, and have a great day.